Alright gamers, welcome back. We're playing some Hardened scales again as always. This is my list from the last league and we have exciting news today. There was an RCQ in Austria in St. Pölten and kePs, the homie from Vienna, took it down actually first place with this list, which looks surprisingly similar to what I've been playing. So let's look at the notable differences. There's only 22 lands, I'm kind of on the 23 train now. He's playing 2 Gemstone Caverns main, which I'm not a fan of. I guess he said the upside is bigger than the downside of drawing both of them, being on the play more often, basically, sorta. Not really, you can, like, you put your land in and then you play a 2-drop on your first turn, but you can't do scales into that 2-drop. It's still pretty good in lots of matchups. But I think I'm not gonna do it. I just hate drawing the 2 legendary lands. It probably doesn't come up too much, but it just feels so bad. What else? Shadow Spear, still think it's not necessary, but obviously you can play 2 Welding Chows. And that's basically it. In our list instead we have the animation module, 1 Welding Chow, 23 lands. That's all the differences, I think. And the sideboard is also a big factor. And this is really interesting, like look at these. He has 2 Void Mirrors and 3 Damping Spheres. He said it's only mostly about being good against Tron and Amulet. And 2 Nature's Claims. We have the Force of Vigor, which is sick against Amulet, in my experience. Nature's Claim to just kill 1 Amulet or Urza Saga can do a lot to just shut them down. And Void Mirror is also good against Tron. There's also Search Ninja, which is sick. And notably, he plays no dismembers, which I find kinda insane. I think it's very good against Scam, and you gotta... Also, it's a meta call, of course, but on Magic Online right now, the meta game is crazy. If you look at the last, like, last 7 days here, or 14 days, we have 27% Scam. Like, if you play a league, you're more likely to play into Scam than any other deck. Like, play Scam twice even is not crazy. I met someone at MLGS who doesn't play a single Welding Char. Yeah, it's like... in this meta game, I'd even want to play 2, because it's good against Scam for 0 mana, save something. But if you expect only the Solitudes and stuff is removal, then the Welding Char isn't that great. Let's get to that in a minute. I do want to get inspired a little bit by kePs' list. I think I'll add a second Void Mirror, because that card is sick. There's no Soulless Jailers, which is also wild. I think that card is great, and it's just a very broad sideboard card. Because it's good against Cascade, it's good against the graveyard decks, and you can even play it against Burn as a blocker, plus maybe, if you get lucky sequencing-wise, you can shut down a Suspended Rift Bolt. Which against Burn might be lights out to have an 0-4 that blocks and eats a removal spell or something, and maybe even eats another one of their spells. So I think we had a second Void Mirror to the sideboard. The question is, of course, what to take out. It could honestly be the Needle. I've not been bringing in that card a lot. Of course, it's another Yawgmoth card, but we have a lot against Yawgmoth. The Dismembers, of course. And the Cage, mostly. So I think we do that. For the main deck, the animation module is awesome, like it's one of my favorite cards ever. But maybe we want to take it out. I think I'll try the second Char, actually. Mostly, oh no, Magic Online, why? Mostly because of all the Scam decks, it's very good there. And curving, like, say, Scales into Patchwork, Welding Char is just a very good curve. So I think that's what we're trying today. See how it feels. We might run into a lot of Scam decks and maybe that helps. I mean, Module is also good against Scam in the long run, but Welding Char is like a nice little tempo play. You pay 0 mana to save something. I really like that. So let's save this deck list, put it on the overlay, and then run into League CU in the first round. Wait, what did Planky say? What are your thoughts on Kaplusen Forest versus Grove? Running no Kaplusen and 2 Groves. I actually wanted to do a thing here, which is why I have the pathways up here. Some gamers play 4 of them. My argument against the pathway is, like, this is the land where you choose either red or green when you play it, and it's untapped. it's kind of whack if you play your turn 1 Hardened scales and then can't later on activate this Abbas ability. But of course, there's no downside of life gain or loss. So I want to try one for now, because mostly I only own one for now. Don't have to buy another. And Grove and Forest. I think Grove's better than Forest, because many times you have if you have the kill, you have the overkill too, or an Yawgmoth kill. And having a painless mana base is pretty sick. We have only one Stomping Ground for Boseiju purposes mostly. And now I'm gonna try out one pathway, so that's actually how I'm gonna play it. There have been moments where the 1 life has been relevant, or we died because of the 1 life. Of course, sometimes that's gonna happen, but not often, but it's definitely a factor too. None of these lands are optimal, so we have like a little bit of a split here. Alright, that's gonna be my list. See you first round. Alright, all that being said, we're on the play in first round against Off Frost 9. Man. I played 23 lands and always get punished, but I think we just keep this and hope to get our stirrings out of the mana screw, even though this hand isn't great actually. We go to 6 and try to find something with lands and engine. I'm a big believer. I always maybe keep too many hands, but I just want to make it work. Probably should be mulligan this, but we're gonna try it. Like, usually you don't want to use your stirrings to find a land, but then again, the upside is that, what's the Saga? Nice. I think I'll take that. Hopefully drawing into more lands, but we can on turn 3 use another stirrings to find another land. The upside is that it finds you your payoffs, it's a really good top deck, and it can help you out of the mana screw like this. Right, Tron. Tron Haywire Mite. So that's actually really annoying with my What's a Saga. I drew a second though, that's sick. Alright, let's get the Patchwork down. Does this mean it is green Tron, right? I hope they don't just have the natural Tron hand. Like they can't dig for their Tron land now. We really need to kill them fast, because you don't really beat the Tron late game. But I'm still gonna run out the Patchwork first, because I don't really have any crazy turn 3 kills or anything here. I don't run any flip lands anymore, been burned too many times, similar fashion what I described, yeah. But then again, all of them have their downsides. Alright, we got really lucky we drew that second What's a Saga, because they're gonna exile ours here, most likely. Maybe also cast, maybe they just cast the... Yeah, I'm not gonna block. I mean, I could. And then do we want to trade one offer trade for keeping What's a Saga? They're probably gonna not trade. So we save 1 life. Is that worth it? The other thing is, if we trade, they are free to cast... What's the card called where you dig a land? Sylvan's Crying. So we're not gonna do that. Now they have to use their green mana. And we have another What's a Saga here anyway. It's possible they don't have Scrying and would have sacrificed anyway. But I didn't want to take that chance. Alright, Scales is sick. Always the card you want to see really here. So we have... Is there any setup where we can win next turn by like getting an Ozolith or something? Oh, no, we have... The What's a Saga is basically reset now, so probably not, but you would want to kill them before they get their thing down. But let's for now cast these Abbas and attack for 3. Sadly, we don't have a Ballista, so we can't really like draw Soul Cauldron, do the Ballista thing. Okay, Ancient Stirrings. Let's see if they find their tower. What were your matchups again, kePs, today? You played against Beans a lot. I think I saw it on Twitter, you lost the first round to Beans, but then took down everything else. That's really sick. I got almost sort of sick these days. I hope my voice sounds okay. I slept from yesterday to today. I slept like 14 hours to combat that. Sleep is the only thing that can really beat getting sick. Okay, they have Karin and Expedition map. Karn is really annoying, but they don't have Tron yet. Except if they just top deck the tower, of course. Oh, there's the Cauldron. If we had a Ballista, we might actually win here. Play Cauldron, play Ballista for 0, destroy the Sabas. I think they would be dead. Sadly, we can't do that. No land either. We could go Cauldron, eat the Mite, but we don't have the mana to sacrifice something and destroy their expedition map, sadly. I think we have to play around them, just dropping the Karn on us. Sumac, Scam Sec, Tron. Scam Sec, that's actually kinda sick. Could play our Mite from hand and destroy the map, because what they can do is tap mine and Poseidon, get a tower, play Karn, and even get play a 1-drop if they want to. We probably, if that happens, kill the Karn. We could Mite, kill the map, and just then they just have to hardcast the Karn if they don't have a tower in hand. Could just Stirrings for a land, but then we probably don't have the green mana to do the Mite thing. Could also try to just win on 2 lands. So in hand is Karn, the Great Creator, and 4 other cards. Do we wanna take out the expedition map? It's kinda hard choice. I think I'm gonna cast the Stirrings. It's okay. Okay, there's the Ballista, so we could then next turn hopefully take down the Karn in combat and then maybe kill them with the Ballista. Maybe that's the play. Could have done that to push max damage, but yeah, I take the Ballista. We don't have a land then, which is a bit whack, but do we want to play some zeros here? So let's say they play the Karn, so they crack map, get tower, play Karn. We can in combat attack the Karn, I guess, with the Patchwork or with these two. For now we attack for 7, they're at 15. But yeah, in those scenarios we probably play the Ballista for 0 anyway, so let's do that here. Just next turn drop the Cauldron, attack the Karn down and kill the opponent. Should be doable. If we play the Walker here too, we attack for 11. Maybe that's even better, like we're not getting to a long game anyway. Let's just cast our things, attack for max damage. I like trading a card for 2 damage, usually not what you want, but in this situation now they just have the tower in hand, now they can go, oh, Oblivion Stone, of course. I guess we were gonna lose to that anyway, like, yeah, sure. That's so lame, because like I do all of that thinking, and they just have what's this tower, Oblivion Stone in hand. Painful, but it's a winnable matchup. With our Void Mirrors, I guess we could play any number of these. Or these. Welding Char is fine, I think I'll play 1. You can get it off of What's the Saga if they have an O-Stone or something, but doesn't do a lot. Man, that was a lame way to end this game. Do we want to bring in... I don't have a Haywire Mite in the sideboard, so that question doesn't exist. I think we can take out some of these things. Of course, Patchwork Cauldron can be a way to kill them, but on their own they're kind of slow. I think we'll play something like this. Let's see. I wonder if they just top decked that tower, like they went Expedition map. They went Stirrings, thought for a very long time, got a Karn, and then went Expedition map. Alright, this seems good. Some of the draws, when they don't have a forest, Void Mirror is super strong against them. Other times it can, of course, be not that great. Alright, so we have our pathway draw. How do I do this? We want the Timber one, right? I have never played that card before. So I did it correctly. They have the Mite again. And it says exile, so we can't do welding jar protection. I think we just play out the Ravager. Could play Stirrings and Ozolith. Maybe that's better. Yeah, we can find Urza Saga, which would be nice to drop here. Second Void Mirror. If they don't have any basics, that could be sick, but they're probably gonna Mite our scales. Yeah, let's not get second Void Mirror. I think just land, even though... maybe Petrox better. We can drop that next turn and crow it. Then hopefully do some kills with Ravager. So, like, I'm predicting them go Forest. Exile our Scales or our Ozolith. And then I might just play the Mirror, but if they have a Forest, it's not that good. Okay. Yeah, that 1 damage is definitely gonna matter, right? Yeah, the Void Mirror is like not that great now. At least they have not spent their first 2 turns digging for turn 3 Tron, so that's something. Chromatic Sphere as a cycle. Well, Seiju played out as a land that's gonna be okay for us. Power Plant. But they have 2 green sources, so this must be why kePs plays. Plays the Damping Sphere instead. Can we kill the opponent from 19 next turn? Sounds a bit much. Might need one more good card, like a... One ring, okay. That answers that question. Tron's got the ring and the Karn 2 cards that totally ruin your day. Okay, Saga. Well, we play our cards and pass the turn. If we lose to some sort of board wipe again, so be it. Like, we're not beating that, I think. If they have great creator, they can get like something annoying. The Void Mirror might do something. I'm glad I did this correctly, because I was totally not thinking, and it's possible to get your own stuff countered. I was not thinking about that at all. Like, if you tap your stuff for colorless and cast a Ravager into the Void Mirror. Wow, no Tron. Second ring, insane. Can I get a Ballista, please? Do we have 18, I guess 17 points worth of Ballistaing? Nope, but we have Urza Saga, I guess. Opponent once again protected, so we pass. Got to hate the 1 ring. We're probably losing this, because they just have to drop the Tron land and the Karn, and that is just almost lights out. We'll see though. If they get a bridge, we can Haywire Mite it. Well, I guess not really. That's like the hard lock. We would need to top deck our... I think I brought in 1 Nature's Claim. Maybe we need more of that, but there's the tower. 8 cards in hand. Not fuck the ring. Maybe they're gonna choke on it, but it's unlikely. In a pinch, you can Ulamog your own ring in this deck. Oblivion Stone. I guess there's still a chance we get them. If they didn't find Karn the Great Creator. Why would you go Stone and then Stirrings? Another ring. Fuck that. Oh my god. Might as well make a thing, but I'm gonna just crack the stone. And they're smartly cracking it on our turn. Because then the construct dies and whatever I regenerate gets tapped. Do it now, come on. No. Now I wish I had a needle actually, but maybe they're not gonna let the Saga Trigger resolve anyway. Yeah. Because if they click OK on the Yotze Saga Trigger, Pithing Needle could be... That being said, if we put everything on Ozolith and regenerate it, we might Ballista them to death here. Like that could be quite a lot. So... Okay, I wish I had a needle. Okay, they're doing it now. So then the Ballista play might do it actually. We sacrifice everything into a Ravager, then we sacrifice one Ravager to the other. Yeah, that's so many counters. Pretty sure we win. Destroy each non-land permanent without a fate counter on it. Regenerate the Ozolith. That's gonna be a lot of counters. Is it enough though? 12 plus 2 plus 3 is 15, and then did I on upkeep? Was the other sequencing better? Modeler onto the Ravager instead of the Patchwork? It doesn't matter, does it? But I think we're good. Doesn't matter what we get here, really. Yeah, they played around Needle, which we didn't have. And we won with top decking the Ballista. That's sick. If I Modeler onto the Ravager instead of the Patchwork... Or I can then sack the Ravager and Modeler then onto Patchwork. That's a lot better, actually. Because you want the last card to have be the not Modular card. Yeah. Yeah. Thankfully it worked out this way. They can't cast anything here, because... No, wait, the Void Mirror's gone. If they have Force of Vigor... Tron doesn't play Force of Vigor though, does it? Yeah, we'd have gotten even more if we did the correct sequencing. Oh, they have Dismember, Warping Whale, oh my god, really? This time they just had everything. I can't prevent that, sadly. Not even... Maybe if I got a Sabas off of Urza Saga and didn't make the construct. Because then I can give the Ballista another counter. But yeah, now they just had everything. Alright, I'm gonna concede this. Unfortunately. Well, I mean, technically we could still win, but they have another ring in hand and I guess I'll give them another turn. Yeah, I think the way to win is to get a Zavas with the Saga and not make the construct, then have mana up to put a counter on Ballista and then this fizzles. That being said, yeah, I didn't play around Warping Whale of all cards. You watch and learn. Opponent said in chat, ESA as premium, what does that mean? Opponent has the Cityscape Leveler, gives me a Power Stone instead of the Ozolith. But at this point, well, it was over anyway. Alright, see you round 2. Alright, on the play again. I've been really good on die rolls and pretty bad on... Oh! Pretty bad on insane draws, but this looks pretty good actually. Maybe we can find Cauldron and do some crazy stuff. But Scales into Patchwork is always a good curve. Playing against XX Girl XX Gamer XX. What a username. There's a lot of X's. This hand needs a little bit of help, but... Okay. Are they gonna double Thoughtseize us or only single Thoughtseize? Nothing. Wow. I think I'll curve Patchwork into Shattered Spire is probably better than not playing a creature here. They might be on a... They probably have a Void Walker, like you don't keep a hand that does nothing, right? We can kill that with Ballista, which is great. But oh wow, they really don't do anything. Okay, since we have only 2 drops, let's play that. Saga is one of the best cards against Scam, so I'll take that instead of a Walker, which is also very good against the deck. But I might only drop it next turn? Nah. Maybe. What kind of hand did they keep? Only like... I guess if they have Blood Moon, I want to not play the Saga. If they have Fable, that's like not scary at all. If they have... What else could they play next turn? Since I still have a lot of spells, I'll play the Pendelhaven and the Patchwork. Like, if they just pay 3 to play Blood Moon, we're like still almost killing them. Oh, that's beautiful swamp. Yo. Everybody say goodnight to my roommate. It is midnight here, so we're gonna try to be a little bit quiet now. Wow, they have just Goblin Shaman token. I would not recommend keeping this hand. Modern is not a format where you don't do anything for 2 turns and then make a Goblin Shaman token. Can we kill them here? Might actually be killing them here, because this adds 3 counters to both now. They concede before it even happens. I don't know why people are so obsessed with conceding. Like, you're losing this, but I don't know. Hardened Scales can always make a mistake. Or like run into a removal spell or whatever. Anyway, we found a cool matchup. Time for my dismembers and maybe the cage. Maybe the claims. To answer like ley lines of the void and stuff. But not all of them. We have the Mite too. I'm gonna take out what I'm stirring says. some patchworks. I mean, they're pretty good, but also like... Drum's good against Blood Moon. Mate, which my opponent kept this. Yeah, it never happens. Usually they have at least Voidwalker. This hand was good against Voidwalker, but not all of them are. Do we want all these? I guess I do. Maybe this. I think some people would call me crazy for taking out Patchwork against Scam, but I don't know. Cauldron is also good against graveyard stuff. I guess on the draw I'm not even gonna play the cage because the scariest reanimation stuff happens on turn 1 anyway. And later we might have a Cauldron to nerf it too. Scales Mite, K1s, what's a Saga? I'll take it. What's a Saga can technically, or can sometimes beat turn 1 double grief even, which is crazy. And if they don't have it, we go drop our cards and then make constructs. Blood Crypt tap to our XX girl, XX schemer, XX not obsessed with casting spells early in the game. This gets sort of under a Blood Moon, at least one construct. To play this into a removal spell, I'll just play the Mite, since they didn't even have Leyline of the Void. If this gets killed, I'm fine with it. I'd rather not have my modular card just die to bolt push. Even though, notably, this game is very low on removal spells these days. They have 2 bolts and 2 pushes or something, and some terminates. I guess Bowmasters kills that, but not that. So that's something. I still think we want to make constructs. But I'll still just play out the Pendelhaven. The Char. Like if they Bowmaster, do I save Mite or do I just make constructs? Mite's good if they just drop a Blood Moon, I guess. But we still lose, it's a Saga. Okay, no Bowmaster too. What are your keeps, opponent? Sometimes this game looks so lame, and other times it just looks unbeatable. Too much faith in a deck, yeah. It's like me with my keeps. I think you have to mulligan more opponents in step fetches tapped Blood Crypt for whatever reason. Maybe in fear of Needle. Dude, look how it always happens. Every time I have 2 Cavens in the deck. Not every time, but like way too much for comfort. Hate that so much. You have to give up your good one to get the mana boost. Let's get an Ozolith. For now I have another land drop though, so that's fine. Kinda running into a Hidetsugu's, but they didn't have it, so whatever. I got absolutely wrecked by Hidetsugu, consumes all on my last FNM. Like, people usually play one of it, but they would kinda wreck us here. I mean, we could save the Ozolith. Yeah, one in the side. Do you have it? I think we just don't play around it at this point. Maybe keep this a buzz in hand, I don't know. Don't do it. please. No, don't do it. I'm not looking. Okay, I have to look, I guess, otherwise I don't know if they do anything. Okay. Mount Doom. I think Needle into Hidetsugu's, that destroys everything. I'm not gonna char in response though. Maybe I should, I don't know. Ah, no, it's happening. It is actually happening. Why? Yep. The needle is gone. Any other Saga top decks? I guess we go on the slow Nexus Pendelhaven plane. Oh no. See how this always happens to me? Just can't do it. I should have at least have tapped first. I wanted to play the Sun too. Yeah, as attack for 2 in fact, I guess. I don't know. Oh, that was dumb. Right. I think we play out both. They might play a Grief Zone. So they get a 3-3 now. I'm gonna try not to kill that, because it comes back as the Saga. Guess now they can cast Fury. And Fury cast they did. So technically we could kill them in 4 turns with the Nexus. But might want to dismember something, I don't know. I mean, they're 9, so we can also just kill them with the Thopter. We'd go to 16, but they still have 5 power. We just concede this, so do we? No, we definitely keep playing. What's the most likely play to get back in it? I guess this, in this situation, Blinkmoth would have been better than Inkmoth. Yeah, We kill the Fury right away so they can't bring it back. And then attack for 2 or something. But we'd go to 11 too. So it's not really winning. So they're gonna do this. I guess just pass. Maybe block plus Pendlehaven. If we drew one and what's the Saga after the Heated Subos, we might actually be winning this, but without it, doesn't look like it. Oh, master. No master. If it has dealt 10 or more damage, they lose the game. What's the odds they haven't lost the game at that point? I guess we can concede this one. Yep. The Hidetsugu consumes all sometimes just gets you. You could try to play around it, but I don't think that's worth it. They usually have exactly one. But then again, why would you keep another hand that is that slow? On the play, the cage might be good. But it's still just a one-off. It might seem crazy, but this is faster. Okay. Guess that works. The 2 chars are a little bit whack since we don't have a patchwork, but I'll keep them in hand. Maybe we draw one on turn 2 and then have a 5/5. Yeah, this is annoying. Of course, we're left with two with two do nothing cards. Voidwalker in exile. So you're saying there's a chance? I wish I didn't take out Soul Cauldron. That would be a sick draw. We can still top deck one, but it's a lot better than Cage now. Alright. Who's winning this? Depends on our top decks, I would say. I can't block, don't ask me. This card has menace. Okay, I guess now they can make a land drop and kill Patchwork. That's annoying. Let's see if they have a push though. Maybe they're gonna terminate it. Planning on blocking and doing another thing. That's fine, I guess. Maybe block plus lightning bolt is annoying, but he can't reanimate plus lightning bolt. Okay. Yeah. I think we still don't like not attack. Might actually be ahead on this board state, funnily enough. Every Yawgmoth ever. That's funny. Gotta make sure not to mess up the tapping on Magic Online. Because the one that is newly controlled, that one can't attack. Dude, if we win this on Yawgmoths alone, I'll be so happy. Like, they need to kill all of them. This card's Engineered Explosives. Yeah, that doesn't kill lands. And Leyline of the Void. I wouldn't have done anything this game either. Okay. We win in like 3 turns. Well, now we win in 2 turns if they don't have any removal. Tap land actually being really annoying here though. Technically doesn't change the clock, but they've only 1 card left. If they have a removal spell, they will attack for 5 each turn too. It is Bowmaster. No, 3 mana. Cola Guns command, I guess. That kills both of them, annoyingly enough. Sad, still can't Welding Jar. These needles have been really good for the opponent. Needle on Welding Jar. This is such irony, like always. I put in another Welding Jar today because it's good against Scam. Then we play against Scam, and both games they needle the Welding Jar. Maybe we can draw a Ravager and kill them. Like, we still have good top decks, but for now we're losing. So bad. Sabaz enters with 2 and puts 3 on a Nexus. So... But we don't have enough mana then to attack with both. So we would attack for 4 Infect. Which means we might just attack for 1 Infect. Block with the Sabaz. They can attack for 6 Shadow. Technically, if they have nothing, winnable. What? Okay, on the board we go to 1 and kill them. I wouldn't have it any other way. What's the last card, opponent? What is that last card? This is it. I think this shouldn't have attacked. Probably doesn't matter, but Wait, oh, I forgot about the Void Walker, so we actually don't have lethal anyway. It doesn't matter then, right? I got a 2. This member can't cast it. Close one, but we're dead. I forgot about the Void Walker, but it wouldn't have mattered. We died to the shadow attacks anyway. Close one though. Kinda rough because they had that one hit Tsugo in game 2, but it's just gonna happen. Let's see you round 3. It's downfall 89. Okay. Yeah, this works. Brief moment. Forest moment. This right here is why Gemstone K1s isn't really the same as being on the play. Still good. It's a free explorer. Well, sort of free. Wall of Roots. Leveling. Okay. So I can go. What do we want here? I could do the patchwork thing, the Ravager thing, Saga thing. Lots of options. Opponent is at work. I'm gonna take the Yutsu Saga. Lots of options here. Play the Ballista as a little bit of protection. But if the Yawgmoth is here, we're still too slow. I think. We'll see. And I could just kill this. But they still... maybe they don't have enough mana then to cast Yawgmoth. And then we go Cauldron. Yeah, that actually sounds kinda good. You have a draw step mana. Grist, okay. Maybe that would have killed the Ballista anyway. And no land drop even, so this was a really good play. Opponent says in the chat, I have a weird feeling about a Cauldron. They have no land, so I think I'll kill the wall. Could just wait too. No, I think waiting's better. Maybe just kill that insect token for now. So you can sack it to Grist. And then... because having Cauldron up is good against their Undying effects too. or their own cauldron. Yeah. What do we want to kill? Gets the Grist because they can float mana anyway. And later on this is easier to kill. Gotcha. Bowmaster Mild. Don't think we need any constructs where we're going. Just more bodies. Okay, yeah, this works. I think we straight up win. Cauldron Ballista Yawgmoth is so sick. Nice. Let's fucking go. I think the traders are not great in the matchup. The truck is a little slow. Cauldron is great. Mite to kill their cauldrons. Let's go like this. Cauldron is so fucking good. It's insane. Our draw was great too with the scales and the ballista. How about this one? I'm keeping it. Can say no to double scales, double saga. But it's possible we are too slow and get comboed to death. No one drop, huh? Oh, sick draw. Because Cauldron in that game also made it so we don't really care about losing a ballista. We traded it for that mana dog, and it provides value out of the grave, which is sick. Not just a wall they could. Do we do that again now? Well, now since I played What's the Saga, I can't play these two. I think we don't trade. If they play Yawgmoth, I mean, gives them the mana to play Yawgmoth even if they don't have a land, but yeah, they do have Wolf. Okay, they can play Wolf plus Yawgmoth, which is scary AF. But I don't know if giving up on the Ballista does anything. Bad spot. But not dead, I guess. They don't draw a card here, but they can still draw off of the wall plus the wood if they want to. Maybe we should bring the needle back into the sideboard. Because of course it's good off of Saga, but... Okay, draws a card. Draws another card. Okay. Don't think we need any constructs that, or they're not gonna do enough. Yeah. Doesn't really do anything. Keep the walker in hand though. Like they can just kill it. But giving them a turn here means we probably die. But if we did kill the halfling with Ballista, they would just play the Yawgmoth now and we're kinda in the same spot anyway, so didn't matter much, I'd say. What the fuck? Okay, wow. Beans did this. Beans indirectly making Yawgmoth a harder matchup. What the fuck? Alright, dismember please. Nope. Playing anything just gives them targets for Yawgmoth, so... Need a dismember or I'm not doing anything really. I think we should just concede this probably. Let's give it another turn or two. What's this 25 Pendelhaven? Looks kinda cool. That set had a cool design where you have the set symbol always in the background. Yeah, as long as this is on the battlefield with other creatures, we're not getting anywhere. So I'm just gonna concede. I could play it out, but you're not getting anywhere. It's just not really possible. So save everybody some time. Dude, fucking back to nature, are you kidding me? Alright. Is that good enough? Guess we're gonna find out. I'm not gonna mulligan a playable hand. Even though it doesn't have green mana, which is a bit sketchy. This could do it though. What? Might have to get a drum, but we'll see. Not a fan of Patchwork in this matchup, but maybe we find a Cauldron or something. Bang Island. Yes. Need one of those for myself. That's good, but not like game-winning good. I guess we give them as a boss to exile with the Cauldron. This is the Force of Vigor pause. Please let it not be the Force of Vigor pause. No, it is, isn't it? Back to nature to kill 3 things and Force of Vigor to kill 2. But they're just eating the Zabaz, sure. Put a counter on that. I mean, with the cage it's not coming back, so... I'd have 2/4 attackers, pretty good. If we find red mana or Cauldron, we can do some shenanigans. And for now we can have 6. See what they do. Yawgmoth, Young Wolf, Ballista is sort of a combo, but not through cage. What you got, opponent? Didn't have Force of Vigor, so that's good for us. We get a pretty good setup, honestly. If we find red mana, we can just kill them with Yawgmoth. Well, through no removal, I guess, but one is on 12 too. Do we need to get the drum? Might have to. Could also get seconds or bars. But if I was gonna do that, I should have animated the Nexus already. Yeah, I think we want the drum. I could have gotten, like, animate this, get seconds or bars, and then with the 4 modular onto Nexus and also Lith another 4. This one even becomes 5, so that would have been lethal. Of course not through a removal spell, but would have been maybe the play to go for. But now I can't do it anymore, because as soon as I click this, I have to use, select the target for that modular ability. So let's just get a drum instead to actually cast our cards. Or still do the thing. But now we can't really do it, because we don't get the buff. Maybe I should have just gone for that play. I think we cast the Stirrings then. Okay, could go Grove, play the Shattered Spire. Yeah, I guess we do that. I don't think it's lethal anymore, because you can only make 8 counters. We can animate both Nexuses and attack and destroy the Sabaz. Yeah, so we're not winning here. But some sort of setup, I guess. Like with the cage out, opponent's deck is not that scary. Opponent can make a flyer, so I guess that actually isn't really a thing anyway. You can give this flying for just 1 generic mana. Just realized that. Yeah, and Bowmaster stops the plan too. Oh wow, this won't even come back except if they have a way to kill the cage. Any forces? Nope. Okay, nice. Shouldn't have animated this, of course, but I only realized after that they can give this flying. You don't need white mana with the Cauldron. Attack coding. Probably for Haywire Mite to enable the combo. Oh, just a Bowmaster. Damn it, I shouldn't have animated this, that was really bad. Yep. Like I was just gonna attack for one infect since I had nothing else to do with my mana, but forgot about this. Okay, sure. I'll take a stomping ground, I guess. Do you wanna pay 2 life to have this up? Probably won't matter, right? Yeah, I don't really care about that. Because they have flying blockers anyway, maybe they don't realize that. Need just a ballista now, I guess. I lost one of these for nothing though. Here's Mr. Yog. Just a lot of card draw, I guess. But no undying shenanigans. If we find Cauldron, can't really do a lot. There's not even a single creature in the graveyard for now. Okay. I guess we do attack with both of them. Don't have mana up then, but we don't really need it. Go to 8. We could die to some combination of cards, but this cage has been doing work. Like if they had an undying thing going, it would be dead. Isn't it better to put the ghost con on regular also first? Yes. Yes, it is. You get one more counter. What about that here? Welcome, by the way, Warbeast. So, I hope you can hear me. I need to be very quiet since people are sleeping in the apartment. And our walls are really thin. What you got, opponent? Oh, I just realized he can't even use Code of Calling. This card is very good against Yawgmoth. So they can't code for Haywire Mite to get rid of it. Volume is good, okay, thank you for confirming. Banger music, by the way. I think we do play that. We might just kill them with a high amount of Thopters. Played for 1, have Sabas ability up. Opponents got nothing, so they probably have a bunch of Code of Calling or stuff in hand. Boss of Vigor would be the worst, just hardcast it. Don't do it, just play Coward or Endurance, okay, that works. Was it targeting? Nope, nothing, I think. You can put my graveyard on the bottom, but they didn't. Halfling's gonna die. I guess they're gonna sack it anyway. In response to this, we destroy the Zabaz. They don't draw the card and we get more modular counters. And put it on Walker. It's gonna be like a 7-7 Walker. I don't know if they can even beat all of these Thopters. No, 6-6, no, 7-7. We can't destroy it anymore. We could have done the stack thing to already destroy the Walker. But, like, our board's good, they have multiple things to handle now. We'll see. Yeah, that is an instant. Just killed that Saga though. Hardened scales, but it's not an enchantment. It's back to nature, oh my god. Imagine if a card like that existed, but it says destroy all artifacts. What you got? Christ. Not that good. I guess you can kill Patchwork, but then Walker becomes a real problem. Okay. Just more card draw with Yawgmoth. Maybe we should have just stacked the Zabaz activations to kill the Walker after the modular resolves, then we'd have 7 Thopters and lots of Ozolith counters. So Zabaz or Ravager would be sick here, or Core. Ravager is never bad. Let us cast that card. Like now we will just overwhelm the opponent with Thopters. I don't think they can beat that. Famous last words, but... it never gets printed. Yeah, Brotherhood's End is almost dead. I don't want to lose my Ravager. Is there any way the opponent has a board wipe? Like, otherwise they never beat 13 Thopters, right? I don't think so. Except, of course, an infinite combo, but they're at 5 life, so... yeah, they're gonna beat that now. Plus all of the other stuff that's going on. And that 5 life. This cage has been doing a lot of work. I bet they have Code of Calling in hand too. Because it looked like they were gonna cast it when they did the Boseiju thing. Are we finally gonna win a match? Maybe. And whenever they target something that's not Ravager, we can sacrifice it so they don't draw a card. If they can get rid of Cage, it might get scary. This is Quad, don't play Quad. It doesn't work. It does not work, I'm sorry. Yeah, yikes. One says, ah. Yep. Cage is insane versus Yawgmoth. What's up? What's up, Toaster? Yeah, dude. These remixes are go crazy. Yo, we're not on the O3 plan today. Never. See you next. Alright, gamers, welcome back. I want to play against Thopters. But if the past tells us anything, today when we're on the play we lose. And would actually be better on the draw, funnily enough. Because we just only won the match where we were on the draw against Yawgmoth. Mulligan, I guess. Yep, that's better. This hand kinda only needs 2 lands, right? Let's do it that way. Hand's a lot better though with another land or with a ballista, as Cauldron usually is. Ah, the red land became a green land, oh my god. If it's scam and we don't get double Thoughtseize, the walkers can be sick. Oh no, it's Misty Rainforest. That never means anything good. Patchwork is great though. I'm not gonna grow it for zero. For 0. That doesn't do a lot. Patchwork might be the best draw against Misty Rainforest. Rogue Rin. But they can Solitude me, I guess. It's the Kahiro deck. I don't think we just cast Cauldron or the drum. We do want to be attacking too. In response, they're fetching. Guess you want to give me less life with the Solitude. Or counter spell, okay. Sure, that works actually. Imagine if we cast it for 0 and they counter spell it, that would be funny. Alright, any I'm not fountain tapped, okay. Glimmer Wasp. Alright. Didn't I yield to that already? Counterspell us. Alright, that's a nice 2 for 1. Do we want to destroy? To have it in the graveyard? I think we'd rather gain the 7 life than do that. Right, so Bass versus the world. Preordain. Opponent exile a reprieve. Remand with less extra steps. Land, huh? Optimally, we can use this Abbas ability with walkout. Opponent didn't find land, that's kind of crazy. Solitude, okay. Goes down to 2 cards in hand. When these decks actually have to consider the downside of their Solitudes. It always looks kinda good. Alright, then we cast this, I guess. But they can now exile this and we get nothing, because we don't have the Zabaz anymore. Yeah, I actually hate the card Patchwork Automaton. Because, like, it doesn't do anything, but doesn't have modular or anything. Still, the reward is insane. Except the opponent got through it for now. Yeah, that's the annoying part. Can't prevent that from happening. Now we've got nothing and they can draw out of the mana screw. If only we had a single creature land, oh my god. There's 5 in the deck, plus the Urza Sagas too. Man, I hate this. Ring, sure. Blech. Okay. That could do it. We're gonna play it out. I hope they choke on the ring. The bad part is the deck's full of removal. They're just gonna draw into it, and every top deck we have gets killed. Misty. Okay. You needed like 1 creature land. What's a Saga Ballista, something like that. Alright, I guess we cast the Walker for 1. Because we can give our creatures this ability. Actually, no, it's in exile. That sucks. Could we have destroyed it? Bounces the spell. Okay, sure. Could we have destroyed this Sabas so it doesn't go to exile? Or did we not have mana up? I'm still gonna cast it instead of attacking here. But probably Ravager gets killed, and then this also. All these white removal spells are just so punishing. Okay, wow, that's pretty good for us. So they obviously don't have removal, which means I'm gonna do the Cauldron thing now. Put more counters on Walker to make more Thopters and hopefully kill them that way. I guess we just eat Solitude for now. Adding the Walker ability doesn't do much anyway. Six Thopters, add Ravager ability might be good enough to win through whatever they can do. Like, that was the one crucial moment that he can't kill Ravager before this comes down. Alright. Domain achieved. Yeah, that 9. I feel like they're gonna die. Eight cards in hand. Who thought that was good card design? Like, who did it? Seriously. Opponent goes from 3 lands on the battlefield, 2 cards in hand to this. I think we can take it down, but like, really? If we win, it's still because we got lucky. Oh my god, okay, sure. Probably doesn't solve the opponent's problem though. We'll see. Like, this is the dumbest thing about the ring. No, they're not even gonna die to the 4 contests that were already on it. Or 3 or whatever. That we untap though. Cool. I guess, looking back, it would have been better to have the Walker under Cauldron already. Koi is sick though. Just gonna attack. They gotta do something about this. Like, it is always great to make your opponent... Oh wait, no, they are protected. Never mind. Doesn't matter, but... Maybe they forget too. Opponent has protection from everything. Gotta spook him, yeah. Alright, let's do this and see what happens. Maybe it's better to click Walker here, click Ravager here. Oh wow. How do you have 7 cards but no removal? Now you gotta, I guess you gotta kill that and then play Supreme Verdict. And we're back to not doing anything. Yeah, so if they have Supreme Verdict, we're still losing. And like, they probably have it. Guess maybe Ballista can win us the game. Yeah, top deck Ballista still wins. It's so painful. I guess we can gain a life, but nothing else we can do. Probably not good enough, but sadly we don't get the trigger with Cauldron. Maybe they die to ring, but it's like so unlikely. Because of the whole legendary thing. The card would be better if it wasn't legendary. Like, worse. Better for us. But now they can just cast like a lifelink creature. We still win if we find Ballista. Pretty much. Because I guess we wanna instep for the Ravager under this. But they gotta have like 4 Leyland Bindings in hand. For now the pathway has been pretty good actually. Counterspell still wins, but at this point we gotta do whatever we can. Wow, okay. They need another removal spell and at least didn't die to the ring. Because they have to fetch. Nice. Wow, we actually won. That is insane. Ancient Stirrings for the win, dude. Well, that worked. I think we have to bring the needle back. It's good against ring too. So this is just generic non-Omnath? Or is it just generic 4-color Omnath? It's not the Cascade deck. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I didn't see any green cards. What are the odds they never found any of these? It looked like just blue-white control, basically. Something like this, Reprieve, Counterspell, Prismatic Ending, One Ring, yeah. So we want the safe keepings. Probably over the jars. Core can actually be good too against all the exile removal. So maybe I'll take out one of these, which is a bit sketchy if we bring in more green cards. Taking out creature land also though. Like they're so good with Cauldron. Char only helps against Supreme Verdict, but it could save the day there. Yeah, Triumphs only for the Leyland binding. I don't think we play Void Mirror against that. I think only the safekeepings. Yeah, the chars are like not great. Okay. That's pretty good actually. Cauldron is insane and turn 1 scales into other cards. Alright. I think turn 2 we try to find what's the saga of Ancient Stirrings. Well, maybe we can do that turn 3. Alright, let's play this. Probably gets countered, but if it's reprieve, sure, okay. Playing out the creature is a little bit meh, but okay. They kill that instead of the scales, it's interesting. But Sabaz is pretty good since it can... The destroyability is kind of sick in the matchup. Right, we could kill the Teferi, but it doesn't really do anything, so... I'd rather cast stuff. I'm gonna just play the Cauldron and the Scales, and then hopefully next turn get a Walker down. Because we can imprint the Zabaz and then the Walker can destroy itself, which is very good against this deck actually. Let's see what they do. We beat 2 the 1 rings earlier, but like the opponent was really mana screwed. We can imprint the Zabaz already, which would mean as soon as the Walker comes down it can make Thopters. Because we don't get the counter. I'm still gonna do it. If they have a counter spell, it's like whatever anyway, and we might get some Thopter action. Good draw. Let's see if they want to counter this. Would be good for us. They do not. Patchwork is also nice. Do we want to just play that? Hard to say. Opponent has no domain cards. That's funny, they didn't find any fetch lands yet. Let's play another Stirring since we're not using that mana anyway. Maybe they think we have no land and counter it or something. Okay, nope. Oh, those are all good picks. Like, actually, I think it's... Those are all interesting. Which is kind of unfortunate since they would have been good top decks too. But we're gonna shuffle at some point, so. Is it just Urza's Saga? I guess so. Provides the most value. And we'll play the Patchwork out. Lots of choices there, and I'm not gonna claim I made the best ones. Opponent didn't have any counter magic in hand, it appears. No creatures in graveyards. Does it matter to exile their stuff? Ooh, Ravager too, that's sick. Play that first. Then we cast, I think, the Ravager. I'd rather get that countered than the Walker. Four. Playing Walker kinda plays badly again into removal spell, into board wipe. So I think I'm gonna just try to attack the Teferi and see what they do. They probably play a Solitude or something. Oh, it's an instant speed verdict. I guess that works, right? Because we're not losing any other stuff to it. Yeah, no responses. I could make a construct and then place the modular counters on it. I think I'll use this window to cast a Walker instead. And give it Ravager ability. I think that's better. Because now we can make 6 Thopters at worst. Yeah, I kinda like how they played out. Okay, reach Sanitary. That means they have an R set, I guess. Probably also the hardcast Solitude main phase. That works, I guess. Because we can sacrifice this for 0 mana. I'm gonna try to trick them by using the Zabaz ability instead. Maybe they wanna in response to something. Okay, no. Then we could still sacrifice it. Wow, did concede to 6 Thopters. Your deck can't be 6/1/1, boys. I guess the verdict is gone. 1 verdict side, 2 main. I don't know why you would concede to that, but I have the ability to kill you, but would I go for it next turn? No one knows. We take that, clutching, clawing back from the O2. Let's fucking go. See you next round. And here we are. Can we get the 3-2 when they play against Pedro as 1? Let's see. Okay, we have Cauldron and Ballista. This looks like a keep to me. So everybody just follow me. Oh, any Yankers? Opponent on the no companion miles to 5 plan. Can it be Tron? Again? We lost to Tron earlier, but definitely a doable matchup. I think we have to take a land here. Yeah. Ravager is also kinda sick. Do we take Ravager and Believe? I'm gonna go with land. With Cauldron, any land is also like pretty strong actually. Yeah, what you got, Pedro? Valakut tapped. Interesting. Is it skip shift? So was. Right, let's play Walker for now and the Welling Jar, I guess. And then we can already do some shenanigans here. I haven't played against Scapeshift in ages. It's basically a combo deck. It's kind of like Burn actually. It just wins if it resolves enough spells or makes enough land drops. So slower than Burn, but it also wins with just playing out lanes. Long story short, do we have to kill them? It's that. We could have like a turn 4 maybe. Farseek for Chatmir's Garden. First time I've ever played against that. What do we do here? Next turn, they can't do a lot, so they're like kind of slow. They haven't suspended any thing. What's the word? What's a card called? Suspend card. Search for tomorrow. So that being said, I think I play out both my creatures, attack for 1, and hope to do some stuff next turn. I won't see the Cauldron coming, and we'll see if we can deal 18 with what we've got. Should be doable actually. Maybe, maybe not. I have no idea how these Scapeshift decks look like these days. Mountain. Cartographer's Survey. Look at top 7, put 2 land cards onto the battlefield tapped. If you have 5 other mountains, so there's no way they trigger this yet. But next turn. Never seen this card before. Uncommon from Crimson Var to Arid Messers. Can we deal 16? Seems hard to do. We needed like a Ravager or a Nosolith or a Hardened Scales. But in worst case we make a bunch of Thopters, right? Which would be like 3. I think if they cast Scapeshift with 7 lands, they can only deal 18 damage. 1 Valakut, 6 mountains. Primeval Titan is probably also not lethal. I don't see any way to kill them here, so attack with these and maybe take this up. I guess Dryad and Scapeshift is GG, because then they just can get 4 Valakuts. Dwarven Mine, is this a creativity deck too? Well, we have answers to that. Like there's this old creativity Titan Valakut deck that is a really awesome deck. I saw Caleb D play that like, I don't know, a year ago or something. That was better times, no rings, no beans. Those were the days. And we didn't even know it, that it was gonna get worse before it gets better. Which it didn't yet. It seems like a pretty straightforward, slow Valakut draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the fetch land is a lightning bolt now. Should have fetched the mountain. I guess could have fetched mountain and then play this, but then they don't have the instant speed Arid Mesa lightning bolt effect up. With this, I think we just ping, and then we have a target for... I was gonna do that anyway. But do we force the action with this? So they don't have instant speed Elder up. I guess yes. I think we're gonna try to win with Thopters. Instead, I'm gonna let this resolve. Then use the welding jar when they wanna kill this. Or we don't even have to do that. Because we're gonna add 2 toughness and 1 toughness. Lightning bolt from hand, interesting. So they have 0 cards. What is deck though? I can fetch a mountain and bolt it and then we regenerate. What just happened? Something happened, but then nothing happened. Yeah, really cool game. Like, look at this stack. Oh, Dwarven Mine too. Alright, so we use the regenerate for this one, then the damage goes away. And then it gets a counter and doesn't die to that bolt either. Oh, I got tapped though, so we could have used the actual Walker ability first. Might actually want to make Thopters though. Which we can do now. Oh no, we don't have the Zabaz under it. Yeah, then I should have tapped before the regeneration happened. Actually, yeah, it would have been better. I can't really win here, except if we draw like Ravager, but they're down to 0 cards. So if they draw Scapeshift, we just die. Primeval Titan's a sick draw, but besides that... The Mite really doesn't do much except put a counter on that. Maybe that's worth it. Because we could also use the mana to uptick something. I think we want to attack with the Walker here. Actually kill the Ren in 6, I guess, in combat. We gotta hope they don't find escape shift. Yeah, what's your draw? Every card does something. There's nothing really that doesn't do anything, which is one of the strengths of this deck. If Relent drops a bolt at the very least. There we go, Titan Shift. So, one escape shift. That's insane. Do they have Wish? Okay, Wish for escape shift. That makes sense. So, try tomorrow. Fuzzy Explore, Bolt, Dragon 6, Titan, Dryad. Only one Titan. Oh, Wish casts anything, right? But you have to cast it that turn. So, you need, like. You still have enough mana to Wish for escape shift. So, it's kinda actually sketchy only playing one Titan. So we have them dead next turn. Let's see what they do. It's a land, okay. Make 2 Thopters and put a counter on 1, or make 3 Thopters. Or we could ping Pendlehaven at a counter. Anyway, we deal 12. With 2 Thopters. Doesn't seem too likely. We could get 3 Thopters. We would attack for like 6. But we can't ping then. So I think we try to save the walker actually. Ping. Pump, put a counter. What are you doing? Did they step away now? I was thinking too long. So they go to 11. Walker stays 2-2, we can attack for 4. Ah, no! Control, okay, wow. That would have been bad. I have to do this first. Oh my god. Otherwise all this would have been for nothing. With 5 power. 6 power, 7 power. Ping 3 times, they go to 1. I think they go to 1. If we only drew an artifact card. 5 power. 4 power, 5 power, 6 power, 7 power. 3 pings. We can use the 4 mana though, but then we're not attacking with Blinkmoth. Still that's 2 more. Can I have your Elder, please? It's actually the last creature card around. That is funny. Now our cards can sacrifice. Five power. Yeah, the counter. I guess I should put all on the walker, but if we're gonna kill them, it doesn't matter. I hope I counted correctly. 7 power, 4 counters. Got lucky they found only mountain and not Warren Minor Fetch land. Yo, that is sick. Cauldron is so fucking good. Cool matchup too. I haven't played against this in ages. What do we need? Nothing. Already set up. Dismember for Dryad. That worth it. Nice little wishboard, everything is a one-off. It's a ring deck too, so we have the Mite anyway. That's all we can do against it. Do we want Dismember over something? Probably not. Even though killing Dryad in response to Escape Shift could ruin the whole day. Maybe we play 2. But what would we take out? Some stirrings. Everything else we kinda need. Yo. First time. Alright, let's play 2 1 mana spells over 2 1 mana spells. Yo, Finite, thank you so much for the raid. How was the cube? What's up, everybody? Welcome. We're scaling it up here. Oi. Did you bring the bad luck, Finite? Nothing. That seems good. Not amazing, but playable, I guess. We're playing against Escape Shift of all decks. No search for tomorrow too. Okay. If we play the Otsa Saga, we can get an Ozolith on turn 3 and try to do some stuff. But we'd need a Ballista or an Yawgmoth to actually kill them. That's still worth it to go for. I think we don't need all the construct value ever. So drum into Ravage of Sabas. 2 and Amaz once again. Yeah, Amaz is one of the players ever. I have a video of a match winning against Amaz. Proud of that one. Down to 17, you say? The Farseek in Modern 2023. I hope you guys can hear me. We need to be very quiet here. Okay. What are the odds we can string together a turn 3 kill without any Ballista or Yawgmoth? 17 seems kind of a lot. And no scales either, but we can get an Ozolith. Still probably need a Ballista for that. Let's see if they have some interaction though. Maybe it's a ring too. Fuck ring, yeah. Stupidest card ever. Lightning Bolt on the Ravager. Yeah, okay. I would have to sacrifice both my things to save it, and I have another one anyway. Did become a 3/3. Sakura Tribe Steve. Okay, all the Ravagers ever. Here's my Ozolith. Here's my other Saga. Here's my Ravager. And here's my Zabaz. I think make this 1, 2, 3, make this 6/6 attack in the air. Hope not to die. Ah! I thought I already clicked. Oh my god. Magic Online moment. Well, let's hope that's not gonna matter, but it might as well. Because they would be at 11 and We can do that in the air. No other codes. Interesting. Well, that sucks. Now we're not going for a kill anyway. Patrick is a bit late to the party. I'll just play the Ravager. Yeah, let's try this again. Can I click the attack button? Is this a creativity deck or is the draw in mind just for value? I guess the latter. It's probably a deck very similar to this one. Oh, the thing is, on 6 lands you can't scape shift for 18. You need 7 lands. With 7 lands, you can scape shift and get a Valakut and 6 mountains. That being said, they could have a ramp spell into scape shift, so I think I have to block to not be at 18. Which is fine, because you can Ravager sacrifice Ravager, I guess. Which kinda bad against board, but let's see. I just don't wanna be at 18 against this deck. Okay, this works out. And we can assemble lethal if we need to. Or actually have it already. If they tap out, we kill them in the air. The way we lose is they play like Sakura Tribe Elder for 2 mana and then scape shift for 4 and hit us for 18. What's up, Wacky? Welcome, welcome. How was the cube draft? Did you play? Any deck lists? Oh yes. Was 1-2. Wish. Okay, they have Wish into scape shift. Oh, they had a land drop too. So yeah, glad it did block. But they can just play a ring or something. No. Well, we'll see. I think scape shift isn't lethal, because you need 5 other mountains. But they can ping our creatures, maybe. Like they get 18 points of pings if they want to. That was kind of sweet though. I'll look at it after this round. Well, sure glad I'm not at 18. Most decks fetch themselves down to 18. So it is a big upside to play a mana base like this. Yeah, the 6 lightning bolts for 4 mana is still pretty sick. Let's see if we can save a creature and win. I think we can. I don't think they can reliably kill both of them. Okay, 3 points on Ravager, 9 damage on both. Which means the Ravager just makes the Zabaz at 12-12 and it's fine. Can even sacrifice the drum too. What do we lose to? I think nothing. I think we got it. Yeah. They have nothing. They can't do anything, so maybe it's better to save the drum, but it doesn't matter, I guess. Like, they have no blocker. Maybe I should still save the drum, but they can't play land now and nothing else. I don't know, it could have Force of Vigor, but we lose to that anyway. This is why Hardened Scale is so good against all kinds of damage effects. Oftentimes, even Fury is awkward. Yeah, we did it. 0-2 into 3-2 comeback, let's fucking go. We even beat 2 ring decks. Treasure Chest has. Scrapyard Recombiner. Sadly, this card isn't good enough for Hardened Scales. Why is the... What the fuck, why is the modeler on top? All the other cards have it... Wait a minute. The modeler is printed first here. Also here, am I crazy? On Ravager it's on the bottom. That is so weird. Fury and Shield Red, yo. I only get crap. But that's how that works. Alright, that was good. We're gonna play another, but first I'm going to get a drink, so celebrate our 3-2. You're watching this on YouTube, thanks a lot. I would appreciate a sub. We have just surpassed 333 subscribers, isn't that awesome? If you want to be the 334th, press now. Get your free nothing with that. It's been free list and not turn around. Yep. Yeah, it can also be the 2-0 into, well, 3-0 into 3-2. Anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you and see you in the next one.